this afternoon is offer some sincere words about a very special friend of mine. He's a giant amongst men, a first amongst equals, somebody who will stick by you through thick and thin, somebody I'm proud to be able to call my friend. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, so I'm going to talk about Mark instead. Before that, I'd like to congratulate the newlyweds and just compliment everybody on helping to make today so special. Louise looks lovely, her bridesmaid, Iona looks radiant, and Mark, well, Mark's letting the side down a bit. You can't buy class, can you? Or hire it from Moss Bros. I've known Mark for over 10 years now, and when I sat down to write this speech, I thought it would be a great opportunity to subject him to a thorough character assassination in front of all of his friends. Unfortunately, when I sat down to write the speech, I realised he doesn't have a great deal of character, and judging by the number of you here today who are with the bride, he doesn't have many friends. I've been racking my brains for some amusing and embarrassing stories about Mark that I could share with you all today, but it's been pretty difficult, to be honest. Especially as Mark was very keen that I shouldn't bring up his chronic drunk problems or the 6 months he spent in jail for indecent behaviour. Don't worry, Mark, keeping it under my hand. So having had my best material vetoed by the groom in advance, it hasn't been easy to come up with things to say about Mark. I first met him in 1995 when we were at university together. My first impressions of him weren't that good, to be honest. I thought he was a very angry and cynical young man, a bit boring, and to be honest, I thought he was a bit of a nerd. But as I got to know him, I slowly realised there was so much more to him than that. He can also be annoying, unreliable, and as we discovered yesterday, rather forgetful. Bags, taxis. It probably doesn't say too much about me that we soon became the best of mates. My happiest memories of that time are of sitting around our house with a deck of cards and some cider that tasted like paint stripper, as Mark tried to educate me in the musical legacy of Cliff Richard. Trust me, it's a powerful body of work. On a serious note, I'd like to say that Mark has been a brilliant friend to me, and he's always kept me smiling through bad times and good, and he's never let me down. And for any of you that don't know Mark that well, I can assure you that Louise really is a very lucky lady. Somebody once said that marriage isn't about finding someone you can live with, but about finding someone you can't live without. And I think all of us here today can see that that's very much the case with Louise and Mark. You won't need any luck in your future together, but I want to wish you all the best anyway. So finally, could I ask everybody here to raise their glasses and join me in a toast to the bride and groom.
Bride and groom.